What's up, chat? What's going on, guys? Good morning. Happy Monday, I hope. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm just gonna do the news again today. I'm still pretty beat up. Still trying to get over this this illness, man. And I just don't want to be coughing into the mic all day long. So I'm gonna take another day to not do gaming content. We'll just do the news. We'll just have to deal with the coughing and sniffling and stuff while I go through that. So hopefully tomorrow will be better, though. But what? I do feel a little bit better today, but not a whole lot. So, man, I slept so much yesterday too. It's just the sleep is so, it feels so restless because of all the coughing, waking up, runny nose, and all that stuff, man. It's pretty brutal. So, I am sorry. It sucks, dude. I hate not doing gaming content, but I wanted to at least try to get a little bit of some stuff in. So we're gonna do the news. Yep, we'll do the news, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be back at it with some more Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. On that note, man, let's go hop into it. Let's see what we got for video gaming news for the day. Yeah. Let's go. I apologize. This is what we're jamming out to this morning. Crypt of the Necro Dancer stuff. Check it out. This is the Jam Lamb. Very cool rhythm bass. Oh wow, dude, my bitrate just tanked. That was weird. Okay, I think we're good. Rhythm based adventure RPG game. Yeah. Sorry, man, my head's a mess. And it's supposed to be a lot of fun. I haven't played it yet, but it's on the schedule to try to get in there at some point. I do own it. And the OST is amazing, man. If you're digging the music, go check it out, alright? We're going to kill it. Kill that music. Let's get into the news. Let's see what we got. What was the best era of gaming? Probably around the PS2 era, I would say. Somewhere around there. More than likely. When was that? So, around the mid 2000s, probably. Something like that. That's what I would say. Yeah, we all know that Hogwarts is killing it. I don't know. I'm still so surprised that nothing's come out on Steam as any kind of indication that they're trying to work on any kind of update for the game to fix issues for people. It's crazy, man. They're still doing very well, though. Sorry. Yeah, we've already kind of hit on the Nacon Connect is going to have Lord of the Rings, Gollum, RoboCop, all that stuff in March, and We're about a month away from that. So we'll try to watch it live, or if there's enough of a dedicated showcase to like uh, the gaming stuff, you know, then we'll watch it live. If not, then we'll catch a lot of it afterwards, and we'll see what all is there for it. You know. Switch is getting 2 more GameCube remasters. Nice. So far, Metroid Prime remaster, man, is actually killing it. Ugh. Halo Infinite leak reveals ambitious plans for 2023. Let's see. Control 2 developer shares update on new game. Let's go. This has got to be that humble bundle, right? Yeah, to protest Hogwarts Legacy. Such a trip, dude. I mean, you know, it's. I've said my piece on all that. Switch our search up here. We'll take a quick peek at this. Atomic Heart PC requirements, what we know so far. We do know it's coming to Game Pass. Yeah. Wait, what? Gross. The Hogwarts Legacy PS5 controller is already being resold for an eye-watering price on eBay. Gross, dude. Really? Really? That thing is ugly too, dude. Bro, what is wrong with people? Scalpers are actually terrible, by the way. Like it's so bad. I mean, we'll take a quick peek at that, but it's like all the collector's editions of of Tears of the Kingdom. Like you can't get them. Like they were sold out immediately, and it's a bunch of scalpers grabbing all that stuff, you know, and they sell it at like 2 to 3 times what they're even worth. Shake my jet. What's up, Ghost? How you doing, buddy? We'll take a peek at that though. The scalper issue, man, that stuff's terrible. A little, not very, not a whole lot. I slept a ton yesterday, dude. I slept from like, man, I think I'm getting there, but I'm not gonna do any gaming again today. My nose is still a hot mess, and I'm coughing a bunch still. I didn't sleep real well because I was just waking up coughing all night long. So I'm gonna take another day to not play games, man, and just rest. Thanks for asking, but yeah, it's this one's got me beat up pretty bad. So just makes sense to try to rest some more. But dude, I went to sleep at like 9 o'clock again yesterday morning. After sleep, trying to sleep all night long. I went back to sleep at like 9 in the morning yesterday, and I slept until like almost 2 in the afternoon. Sleep is power. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm trying to sleep as much as possible, trying to rest up and everything. I do feel a little bit better today, but you can. I mean, I'm sure you can hear it. I'm just still. I'm still a mess, dude. It's just my whole face is like leaking, dude. It's really gross. It's really gross. Yo, Mamzelle, Kayla, what's up, guys? How are you? What's up? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm still pretty sick. So we're just gonna do the news today. I'm gonna rest up again today. Yeah, but I wanted to at least hop in here and do the news with everybody and say hey and try to spend the rest of the day resting up. So trying to get in here and at least I know. Dude, that's what I was just saying. I slept from like after doing the news yesterday. I went back to sleep at like 9 in the morning. And I slept until like 2 in the afternoon. And then I got up and went. I soaked in a bath for like 3 hours yesterday. I took a bath. I don't do that very often. Every once in a while, man, if I'm not feeling real great, I'll like take a bath and I'll just soak. No, I soaked in the bathtub for like 3 hours. I was just like in the bathtub forever, dude. Yeah. Oh man. I don't get sick that often, really. About once a year, maybe. About once a year, really. I mean, um, I know last year I got sick right after I did a 24-hour stream. I got sick. No, I don't have any on me. I don't have any COVID tests on me. So, uh month ago? Well, I don't remember a month ago having a sickness, having a cold. I don't know. I mean, getting sick. Yeah. I mean, I might get a little bit run down or something, but as far as getting like sick like this, where I'm like beat up enough to where I'm not gaming and stuff, it doesn't happen very often. The last time I remember getting really sick like this was almost a year ago. It was around May of last year. I got really bad. Yeah, it is the season. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It could. I mean, it could happen. I don't know. It could have. I could have gotten sick, and I just don't remember, dude. You could be right. Who knows? But I don't know. It all kind of gets mixed up. Yeah, I don't know. No, I haven't taken a COVID test. I don't have any on me. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. But I'm trying to rest up, but I'm trying to keep doing a little bit of content, man, and stay with it. So I don't know. It's not like I could stream gaming content and everything if I wanted to. I really could, and I do want to. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that sitting here coughing in the microphone all day long and like blowing my nose all the time and sneezing all day long and stuff like that is just it would just be brutal trying to like trudge through that entire process of like streaming as well. So I figured I'd just do the news, try to rest up again, and hopefully tomorrow will be much better. Yeah, Ghost, maybe you're right, dude. Maybe I don't know, man. But it seems like maybe about once a year I'll get a really nasty sickness like this that'll kind of knock me down. I might get a little run down every once in a while, but not real beat up like this. I don't know. We'll keep going. It's good to see you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope your weekends went well. Um, how have you been feeling, Mamzelle? I know that you were dealing with that whole sinus infection thing. Yeah. So I actually put this on our schedule, Metroid Prime Remastered. This is a game I always wanted to play back in the day. I didn't ever have a GameCube though. That's what this came out on originally. Much better, good, good. And I'm actually really interested in grabbing this game. It's being reviewed very well, and so there's a good chance we might end up throwing Metroid Prime into the schedule at some point in the near future. We read about it. We read about how good the remaster is and everything, but I put it on the schedule, so there's a good chance we might end up playing that. Multiverse's ranked mode release date and all details. Wonder how many people are still playing multiverses. Wait, what's this say? The next Nintendo console needs to launch with the Switch online service out of the gate. I could not fathom it not launching with. This needs to change from Switch Online to just being Nintendo Online, is what this needs to switch to. Your stomach's still iffy? Really, Caleb, man, I'm sorry. And that makes me feel bad. I forgot about your stomach not feeling well yesterday. I'm sorry. I should have asked. I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks, my friend. I hope you get over it. Is it like do you feel like you got a bug or something or what? This is I mean, I can't fathom Nintendo with where they've gotten with their online service stuff. Uh Moving forward, I can't imagine them not rolling out any kind of new platform without that service on it. You know what I mean? Um, that would be crazy to me. Whether it be another version of the Switch or some other entirely different console, I cannot imagine them rolling it out without the online service. And they probably need to take a hard look at changing this from Switch Online service to just calling this the Nintendo Online service or something like that. You know, uh, in order to just go ahead and totally circumvent what the future holds for them, maybe changing the name of their platforms, their consoles, as we move forward, you know? So, but yeah, I mean, it absolutely needs to launch. I couldn't fathom it not. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, really? Oh, no, no. Listen, you're not being a downer. No. That sucks, though. Yeah. Yeah, dude. We used to roll around with humidifiers all the time, dude. All the time. Yeah. Especially when I was little. Whenever I was young, dude, I had a humidifier in my room all the time, man. I loved it. It was like a fog machine. The old school humidifiers were like fog machines, dude. I loved it. Whenever I was young, it would roll out big old like billows of you know it looked like smoke almost. You know what I mean? I always thought it was really cool. But yeah, that's a good play right there, Ghost. Yeah, that's a good play. Yeah, that's really, really. Yeah, they really are. They're really good, especially in the winter, man, because quite often furnaces and heat pumps, the heat, um, always dries out homes and stuff like that pretty bad, or usually does anyways. So humidifier can be really good for keeping moisture in your place. It's really good. mm, Starfield launch date listed on GOG? What? Really? Free Fire times Devil May Cry collab? Okay, okay. Sony is killing me, dude, with this whole like Activision Blizzard thing. It's funny because they've been going, this is anti-competitive. We can't let Microsoft do this. And like I've been saying this whole time, Sony's like, oh, okay, Kaylee, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Kayla. I'm sorry. Oh no. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be back keeping you company on your breaks. I'm sorry. Um, I hope work goes well. I'm sorry your stomach's been crappy. You just keep trucking, man. Keep trucking. I know. I'm sorry. Um, this whole Sony thing's funny because you know they're like what I've been saying about Sony the whole time is they come off as being anti-competitive themselves because they don't want to lose ground to Xbox where Sony's always Xbox and PlayStation have always been main competitors with one another because Nintendo sits in their own little kind of box over there on the sidelines. Uh, Not that they're not competitors, but they don't compete in the same kind of gaming market, right? And Sony and Xbox do. And so when you look at Sony and Xbox, or PlayStation and Xbox, uh, PlayStation's been talking this whole time about how this acquisition of Activision Blizzard can't go through for Xbox because it's too anti-competitive. But Sony, this entire time, PlayStation has, I mean, forever been on top of Xbox. They've always outsold them. They've always been on top of that. They've always outsold them double, really. I mean, and so the way it's looked to me this entire time is like PlayStation is going, yo, if this happens, we're going to have to actually find ways to compete instead of just being able to do what we've always done, and it's really made them look anti competitive in my eyes. And then Microsoft goes, okay, well, let's see the numbers. If it's actually that if what you're saying is true, let's see your numbers compared to our numbers, and and now Sony's going, oh, this is harassment. It's obviously this is harassment. Oh, this is such a wild situation. You know, I'm not even going to dive into it, but it's just so stupid. I do feel like Sony is in my eyes, Sony has made themselves look really, really bad, and Microsoft has done a pretty good job at making them look bad too. Especially whenever they were like, "Look, we'll give you a 10-year contract extension for Call of Duty to be on your platform." Da da da, and PlayStation was like, "No, it's not good enough," because they nothing was going to be good enough. Let's be honest here, nothing was going to be good enough for Sony. They want this to look as anti-competitive as possible. So Microsoft turned around, Xbox turned around and went to Nintendo and went, "Yo, how would you guys feel about a 10-year contract for Call of Duty on your platform?" And Nintendo was like, "We'll take it." Yeah, we'll take that. That seems to work for us. So the other Japanese company, Japanese main gaming console player, said, "Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, we'll take that," and made Sony look even worse. It's pretty comical actually. Um, yeah, pretty nuts. We'll just stick with these, man. We'll stick with these articles. There's not a whole lot of news today, man. It's kind of crazy. Starfield launch date listed on GOG, man. If you're not familiar with what GOG is, let me show you real quick, okay? Good old games. If it'll come up. Come on. There we go. Good old games. All right, this is another gaming platform. Yeah, good old games. This is a platform owned by CD Projekt Red, and what they tout here is the big pull for people is that they don't utilize DRM, meaning that if you have a game that doesn't require any kind of online services, if you have that game downloaded and installed, you can play that anytime you don't have an internet connection. Whereas a lot of other platforms, right? If even if it's a single player game, you still have to connect to their servers for the servers to verify that you are in fact the owner of that title before you can play those games, even if they're single player. Like Steam does that stuff, Epic does that stuff, but GOG does not. You know, and so this is Good Old Games, or GOG. This is their platform. All right. They've got a website. This is the desktop application. They give away free games occasionally. It's just like same kind of platform you would see like Epic Games or like Steam. You have your library here. One of the other things that's really nice is that they actually allow you to sync up to your other libraries like Epic, Ubisoft, other libraries you have, and import those games. So you can see a lot of your libraries in one uh, consolidated place here, which is really nice sometimes. But Starfield, one of the most anticipated video games of the year, we finally have a release date, June 29th. You can find the date in question on the games page on the GOG Galaxy platform as seen in the tweet below. While Microsoft has done a great job of keeping Starfield's release under wraps, numerous rumors, including that of journalist Jez Corden, have suggested the game will be released in June or even during the summer. In addition, the date chosen could confirm rumors that both Sony and Microsoft are planning to hold their own conferences around the time of E3, in which they will not be attending. However, in the absence of official reports, it can also be assumed that this is just a placeholder, both given the proximity to the end of Microsoft's fiscal year and because the date has been reported on Reddit for some time now. Also, while according to Corden, the game has been out for weeks, there's nothing stopping Microsoft from making the decision to delay the launch for any reason, as is often the case with many ambitious titles in the polishing phase. We look forward to further news in the coming weeks. Interesting. Let's see. Did it actually pull it back up? Let's search for it. Not my games, dude. God, I'm not good with their platform, dude. Wait, what? Is that it? Store. There we go. Come on, dude. Where is their search at, dog? That says just a search. Whatever. Right here. Doesn't have a release now. So they took it down. They took the release off of it. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, apparently it was up there, so it looks like Microsoft's fiscal year is running a bit different. Now, I wonder if Xbox is running, because Xbox being gaming, the gaming fiscal year, almost every gaming company runs on a fiscal year that is April 1st through March 31st. But apparently Microsoft just runs on a fiscal year of what? July 1st through June 30th? It's a little bit weird. So, I don't know. Looks like that is the date that people are seeing right now though. June 29th. So we'll keep track. We'll keep track of that. Free Fire, Devil May Cry 5 collaboration brings events and exclusive skins in the game. Dante and Nero from Devil May Cry 5 will be available in Free Fire through special bundles and skins. February, a brand new collaboration project between Free Fire and Devil May Cry 5 will be released, according to Garena. The two hugely successful titles will come together in the crossover in a flawless artistic clash. Devil May Cry has a steadfast following in the gaming world and is renowned for its remarkable visual appeal. Sorry. Collaboration between the two games demonstrates Free Fire's dedication to providing gamers with fresh content that goes beyond its Free Fire mythology and stylistic options. Free Fire and Devil May Cry 5 collaboration will bring popular characters from the video game. All survivors can access the Free Fire and Devil May Cry 5 collaboration beginning on February 10th. Through this partnership, a variety of bundles and skins unique to Devil May Cry 5 will be offered in the Free Fire. This includes two well-known major characters from Devil May Cry 5, Dante and Nero. This collab is one of the most recent international collaborations from Free Fire. It's part of Garena's ongoing dedication to giving survivors everywhere the finest and most enjoyable gaming experience possible. Survivors can anticipate obtaining a variety of exclusive things as a result of this crossover, including costumes, emotes, and the signature animations from Devil May Cry 5 in the Free Fire game. You just like it when I wear a hat, dude. You always look good. Snack time. What are you doing, dude? I feel a little bit better, dude, but I'm still pretty beat up. I was coughing all night long and stuff. Thanks, man. You just like the hat. Are you for reals, dog? I haven't even taken my temperature. I was burning up whenever I went to sleep last night, though, man. I could not, I couldn't cool down, dude. I'm just hot, bro. I'm just hot, dude. You know? I'm just super hot. Yeah. Thanks for getting me sick, dude. You got me sick. Shut up. You got me sick, dude. Always trying to smooch on me and stuff. The collaboration will feature. I'm sorry. Are you still running a temp? Are you still feeling like crap? Collaboration will feature Devil May Cry 5 themed events and unique rewards. Beginning on February 10th, Free Fire will host a unique Devil May Cry Cry 5 themed event that will involve a fight between Dante and Nero. The survivors must decide whether to aid Dante or Nero in finishing the Free Fire game's mission within this chain of events. Following this unique themed event, the Hunter Dante bundle containing Dante's ebony and ivory weapon skin is one of the first items to be made available. Like in the video game Devil May Cry 5, the first Hunter Dante bundle will also have a unique emote. It will enable Dante to enter his villain mode and assume a brand new demonic form. The Hunter Nero bundle will subsequently bring Nero, Dante's furious ally in Devil May Cry 5 in the Free Fire universe. Motorcycle skin inspired by Dante's Cavalier and the exclusive bundle will both be made available from February 10th to February 26th. Survivors can obtain all the bundles, emotes, and unique animations from the Free Fire Devil May Cry 5 collaboration through in-game occasions like Token Tower, Moko Store, and Fated Will. There you go. If you're broke, feel like crap. Dude, I still feel like crap too. I was coughing all night long, dude. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just doing the news today. I'm gonna try, dude. After the news yesterday, I went back to sleep at 9 in the morning, and I slept till 2 in the afternoon. And then I woke up. I stayed awake for a little bit. I ended up taking like almost a 3 hour bath, dog. I just like laid in the bathtub for like 3 hours. I don't take baths very often, but dude, I just needed to soak. And I just soaked for like 3 hours, dude. And I was still just coughing all night last night, dude. Couldn't sleep very well. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to do the news this morning and I'm going to try to rest up again today. I do feel a little bit better, but my face is just like leaking, dude. It's just leaking. It's gross. I hate it. I hate being sick, dude. This is your fault, man. I forgive you, but don't do this to me again. Multiverse's ranked mode. I'm glad your fever broke, dude. Ranked mode, release date, and all details. Multiverses can be considered one of the most promising games last year. However, the beta players may have wanted more from developers. While they had a peak of users during their early months, players left the game in the succeeding months. Well, Player First Games and Warner Brothers probably plan to redeem sorry. Man. Redeem the game this year as they drop the release date for Multiverse's ranked mode. Here are all the details we know about the upcoming ranked mode. Will you go back to the world of Multiverses? Multiverses fans have been vocal about wanting new character drops in the game. The most recent character they brought into the game arrived way back in November. Marvin the Martian. Moving on this year, the rumored coming of Adventure Time's Marceline rose to fans. Due to Tony Hyun's polls on Twitter, people expected the coming of a new character in the game. We don't think adding a character to the roster is the first plan for this year for the developers. Instead, a piece of news dropped regarding the release date of the Multiverse's ranked mode. Also, you don't have to worry anymore about it leaving. Player First Games announced that a major patch would be coming this week. Significantly, the coming of the ranked mode would be included in the patch too, so expected to be permanent in the game. We still have to wait for the specific date, though. I think that's supposed to be though, or maybe it would come as a surprise. Moreover, a known Multiverses data miner and leaker currently dropped a piece of information about the ranked mode. In their tweet, it said that the ranked mode would not allow double character teams, which is fair, really. We'll have to wait for more details about the upcoming mode. As of this writing, this has been the only found information about it. While we wait for more, let's hop into the latest news. Yeah. New mode coming to the silly queue on or before Valentine's Day. Second season of Multiverses up until March 31st. Right. Yeah, Wick. Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting ready to talk about. Yeah. Look, man, I mean, dude, I don't care what kind of game you are. If you're a live service game and it feels competitive at all, and you're not trying to incorporate some kind of ranked mode or skill-based matchmaking or something to that effect, dude, along with casual, that's fine. You can have the casual matchmaking and stuff in there. That's good. People like that. Excuse me. Dude, having the ranked stuff in there is critical. It really is. People want that. That's a huge part of maintaining the competitive side of the game, man. Getting people in there and being able to test yourself against other people that are around your rank and move up, that's a big deal. And the games, we've seen it happening, right? The games that don't incorporate that, they start losing player base, man. And Multiverses has lost player base. So we'll see if this incorporation helps to bring people back in, because people liked this game quite a bit. But that could be one of the things that really turned people off, you know? So we'll see what happens. If you guys need anything out of this article, I'll throw it in the chat. Nintendo Switch getting 2 more GameCube remasters this year. Nintendo GameCube was a criminally underrated console during its time on the market, offering some of the very best video games ever released. Several of these are starting to find their way to the Switch, including Metroid Prime just a few days ago, Tales of Symphonia on February 17th. However, 2 more GameCube games are set to arrive on Switch this summer: Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and The Lost Ocean, and Baten Kaitos Origins. The 2 RPGs will be offered in a new package titled Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD Remaster, which is set to release this summer. They showed these off during the Nintendo Direct as well. Trailer for the Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD Remaster can be found in the tweet embedded below. Yeah. These were originally 2003 and 2006 games. So, I don't know. We saw this. I'm not going to watch these. We saw this during the Nintendo Direct event. And I do think it's good that they're reaching back into like GameCube stuff. Again, we saw over the past couple of days in the news that Metroid Prime, and this was one of the things that I was really, really excited about in the Nintendo Direct that we watched, was the Metroid Prime remaster. I was like, oh, dude, that looks really good. It was one of those games that I always wanted to play. I never had it at GameCube, though. I never got to play it. And but I always thought Metroid Prime looked really cool. And I was interested in that right away. And now we're finding out that the reviews for the Metroid Prime remaster are very, very good. We're talking, this thing is getting really high Metacritic scores and everything too. So we might end up playing that soon. And it's good they're reaching back into some of that kind of stuff. It's good stuff. Halo Infinite leak reveals ambitious plans for 2023. It's no secret that Halo Infinite proved to be a massive disappointment for players in 2022. 343 failed to keep up with player demand for more content. Xbox is well aware that fans haven't been pleased. However, it seems that things are starting to head in a positive direction. Several leaks have started to make their way around the internet and have been compiled in a thread on Reset Era. Apparently, more than 20 maps are currently in the works, with 3 to 5 planned for Season 3. Over the coming year, players can apparently expect to see new vehicles, weapons, narrative events, firefight mode, infection mode, and more. As with any leak, readers are advised to take this with a grain of salt. Plans are constantly changing in the gaming industry, and sources don't always have the correct information. That said, these details seem to be coming from multiple different sources alongside several images. Supposedly, a Halo Infinite Alpha build leaked, and much of this information comes from that. There's no way to judge the validity of everything out there, but there's an awful lot of smoke right now that usually suggests a fire. So when Halo Infinite released in late 2021, it debuted to rave reviews. Game seemed like the next great title in the Halo franchise. The slow trickle of new content throughout the last year left most fans frustrated. If these leaked plans are accurate, it seems like a major course correction from Xbox and 343, and it could mark a major change shift in public perception. A lot of beloved games have struggled, only to find their footing much later down the line. Time will tell whether Halo Infinite will similarly turn public opinion around. The game's current limited time event already seems to have made a lot of fans happy. Hopefully 2023 will be a much stronger year overall. We'll see. 343 is no longer working on it, though. We found out that like 343 has basically been told they're done working on Halo. Xbox is letting other studios work on Halo. Kind of crazy. Control 2 developer shares update on new game. Remedy Entertainment shares updates on a number of its games this week from its latest investors call, with Control 2 among the games it talks about. In its latest update, Remedy Entertainment, the developer of Control 2, and Alan Wake, said the studio now has detailed concepts pertaining to the vision for the game and what stage in development it's currently at. Control 2 is just one of several projects Remedy Entertainment has in the works. However, so the studio certainly has its hands full right now. The update on Control 2 was shared in the write-up for the studio's earnings report. You can see what Remedy has to say about it below. In November, we announced the deal for Control 2 with 505, Remedy said. This further strengthens our collaboration with 505 on the Control franchise and marks another big step for us towards game publishing. Control 2 expands the story in the world from the original Control. We now have detailed concepts on the game vision and all creative areas, including the gameplay, narrative, and art. We are pleased with the work the team has done, and as of January 2023, the game has progressed into the proof of concept stage. The game was first announced late last year, and at that time, Remedy said Control 2 was only just then in the concept stage, so things have moved along a bit in recent months. The original Control came out in 2019 for reference. There's no release window right now for when Control 2 will be out. As mentioned previously, Control 2 is among several other projects Remedy is currently working on. Games talked about previously that were referenced in this latest earnings report to include Codename Condor and Codename Vanguard. The first of those is a service-based game and is something new for Remedy, while the latter is a free-to-play co-op PvE shooter. Remakes of the first and second Max Payne games are in the works as well. All right, so Control 2 coming in. Atomic Heart PC requirements and what we know so far. This is, I mean, just right away, what I'm going to tell people is I'm hesitant about anybody diving into this unless you are going to be playing it on a subscription service. Okay, subscription service. This is going to be on Xbox Game Pass, so you can get in on this on release and play it if you already have the subscription service. So, if it looks interesting and something you've been wanting to try out, then that could be a play. But I'm really hesitant about pre-ordering this or buying this on release. There's been a lot of delays on this game. I've also already read stuff about people who have gotten some hands-on for the game, like early access, that haven't been quite enamored with what they've experienced. Yeah, not all that thrilled with it. So, not to say that you might not get some okay entertainment out of it, but usually there are some pretty good indicators of when a title might have some issues, and this is one of those titles, especially numerous delays, things like that, and so just be careful, okay? Is anyone finding a new adventure? It's certain that with the arrival of new video games, gaming devices need to be upgraded too. Have you heard about Atomic already? If it rings a bell or you plan to purchase Atomic Heart, better yet, read the PC requirements of the game below. Game comes this 2023. Here's what we know so far about Mundfish's latest drop, Atomic Heart's release date, platforms, pre-order, and more. Make sure to have your gaming devices fit for the new releases. This upcoming single-player game may require a few things for your PC if you plan to use it. Just in case you want to check it out, here are the minimum requirements for a PC to play Atomic Heart. Windows 10, 20H1 version or newer, 8 gigs of RAM, 90 gigs of available hard drive space, DirectX version 12, a Radeon R9 380, or a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 960, a Ryzen 1600, or an an Intel i5 4460. If you reach these system requirements, you can now enjoy Atomic Heart when it drops. Those are not super high requirements there. All right. We're talking 4 generations back from what is current in graphics cards. These are fairly low required processors here. 8 gigs of RAM, not bad. $90 gigs of space. Make sure you got enough space for it. But this is a minimum. This is a minimum, right? So understand that you're gonna probably have some issues running this at a great technical, pace if this is what you're running in your PC. You're going to have a much better time, probably higher frame rates, less kind of stutter stuff, a better graphical fidelity. You're going to be able to run this at a higher video settings and things like that. If you have like 16 gigs of RAM and you have maybe like a 2000 series graphics card or higher, things like that, To fully enjoy the visuals and gameplay of Atomic Heart, having these would give you the best experience. 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah. A Vega 64 or 1080 graphics card, right? A Ryzen 2700 or a Core i7 7700. Yeah, exactly. What we know so far, up for sharpshooting games, if you are pretty sure you'll head over to online sites to purchase the Atomic Heart. Or just wait for it to hit Game Pass, okay? Developers, Munfish, started the production way back in 2018, 5 years after the game can now be welcomed by gamers. Publishers, Focus Entertainment, and For Divinity. I'm really sorry, guys. We'll bring Atomic on February 21st. The release date happens a few weeks from now. Get ready to experience this action role-playing game of Atomic Heart. Moreover, you can enjoy the shooting game on various platforms. Play Atomic Heart on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series X and S, and of course on PC. Enjoy the closed world of Atomic Heart in an alternate universe of the Soviet Union in the 1950s. Humans and robots, what could go wrong? Yeah, I mean, you can pre-order, but look, man, and they've got some stuff in here about pre-ordering it and everything. I'd be very, very hesitant to purchase this day one or, pre-order this game. My advice would be wait until it comes out. Wait until it comes out and see what people are saying about the game. Just from other things I've seen. That would be my advice. As well as if you have Game Pass, play it on Game Pass. But you do you, chat. Hogwarts Legacy PS5 controller is already being. This is the last article I have for the day, by the way. So if you guys have anything else to add, anything else you want to talk about before we sum up the news segment and the stream for today, then let me know and we'll discuss it before we finish up here. All right. Hogwarts Legacy PS5 controller is already being resold for an eye-watering price on eBay. This is insane. This is a huge issue, by the way. Scalpers, grabbing all these kinds of items and then reselling them for 4 or 5 times what they're actually worth. It's so dumb. One seller has pumped the price up 4 times its RRP. By the way, this controller's ugly. That controller's ugly anyways. I don't know. It's really, really ugly. A limited edition Hogwarts Legacy DualSense controller is being resold on eBay at a massively high price, even for a collector's edition. One eBay seller has the black and gold controller up for grabs. You'll have to rob Gringotts if you want it, since it's been listed for almost 4 times the RRP. Yeah, the resold controller will set you back £250 or just shy of $300. That is just a little bit more expensive than what you would pay for an actual Elite controller, which is also a stupid price for a controller, if you ask me. The Hogwarts Legacy PS5 controller saw a limited run on PlayStation Direct shortly after the game launch. Quickly sold out, originally sporting a modest £70 or $85 US price tag. Didn't take long for the rare accessory to show up on platforms like eBay to be resold for a profit. Designed by game developers Avalanche Software to reflect the tone, mood, and setting of the 1800s wizarding RPG, the ornate controller is just one way to enhance those Hogwarts Legacy PS5 exclusive features. Yeah, it's terrible, dude. It really is. I'll talk about this in a second, though. This is a bad issue. That's because whether or not you have the coveted limited edition DualSense, your PS5 controller will flash your house colors depending on which house you get sorted into. Blue for Ravenclaw, green for Slytherin, and so on. Similarly, while it's a crying shame for the rest of us that the best mission in Hogwarts Legacy is a PS5 exclusive, the Haunted Hogsmeade quest is something that any owner of the PS5 version of the game can enjoy regardless of how swanky their DualSense is. So it's pretty, but it's worth that. Is it worth that alarming scalped price? If you're the hugest fan of Harry Potter in the world, then sure, perhaps you'll want to add this to your shelf of prized collectibles. Just be aware that it doesn't boast any extra features compared to some of the best PS5 controllers on the market today. The choice is yours, and it's purely aesthetic one at that. Yeah, I mean, this is just another example of scalpers doing this kind of crap all the time. It's like anytime, like right now, it's happening right now to Tears of the Kingdom collector's editions. They're just selling out because scalpers are grabbing them and sitting on them and reselling them at a significantly marked up price point because you can't get them anywhere else. That's literally what they do, right? A lot of these collector's editions, limited editions, things like that, they're highly coveted, highly sought after. These scalpers buy them all out and then just sit on them and sell them at a huge markup because they know that people will pay it, because if they truly want it bad enough, they'll pay it because they can't get it anywhere else. It sucks, man. It's a shame. It really is. What you would like to see happen is I remember back in late 2020, early 2021, there were a lot of retailers that were for a lot of tech hardware, things like that. Like, I know that Best Buy was doing things where they were making sure that scalpers couldn't buy, because they would get stock in, dude, that would sell it like that for like 3000 series graphics cards or new CPUs and stuff. Because of the chip shortage, it was in the middle of the pandemic, and anybody that was trying to get their hands on any kind of hardware, it was incredibly difficult. And anytime they got hardware in and it got posted online, it would sell out within minutes. And they had to find ways to actually make it legitimately available to the public and not just to scalpers. They had to find ways, and they did it. They made it to where it was like scalpers couldn't just buy everything out. And this is what I think a lot of retailers need to start looking at doing, is finding ways to keep scalpers from just buying everything all at once. You know what I mean? One per transaction or whatever. You know what I mean? Because it's not really fair, man. And, a lot of these retailers don't care, because as long as they're getting their money, that's all they really care about. But at the end of the day, it feels really, really bad for all the actual fans that don't get to get their hands on this stuff at the actual, the retail price. They're having to pay 4 to 5 times over because retailers don't want to go to the links to protect this stuff for the actual fans. It feels really, really bad. That's what I got, guys. That's it, man. That's it. That is the news. Sorry for no gaming content again today, but I mean, I'm sure you've been able to tell I've been coughing through this whole thing. And yo, Ghost, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see everybody. Hopefully tomorrow, I'm just gonna rest up more today, man, and hopefully tomorrow will be better. And I do feel a little bit better this morning, but man, my head is just still a hot mess. I'm just congested, coughing my head off, and I don't want to try to trudge through gaming content like that. So I'm gonna rest. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, and we will get back into Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you so very much. I hope that you had a great weekend, and I hope that your Monday goes very well. If anybody's checking out this content and you're enjoying it, see what you can do about coming and hanging out with myself and the rest of these amazing people that are part of our community here whenever we go live at 6 a.m. CST every single day here on our Twitch channel. We start all of our streams off with video gaming news before we usually jump into whatever gaming content we have slated for the rest of the day. And I don't know, other than that, you guys just stay healthy, stay safe, be kind to one another, all right? And I will catch everybody tomorrow for February 14th edition of Video Gaming News. And hopefully I will be well enough to not be coughing in the mic all day, and we'll get some more Hogwarts Legacy in, okay? You guys are amazing. Thanks for being you. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.